Bartholomew Town.
Okay, welcome into Bartholomew Town. Remember, you can find each episode wherever you get podcasts and on the weekends on WPRO Radio. I'm Bill Bartholomew. Here we are. Thanksgiving is upon us, and with that comes, of course, in many ways, some people have already begun that process of the holiday season if you take a look at the big blue bug. But we begin a lot of the programming that happens around the state, and that includes at Garden City, and we're going to have that discussion today. I guess the best thing to do is if Keith and Joe, if each of you want to introduce yourselves and your role with Garden City and Citizens respectively.
Sure. Joe, why don't you go ahead first?
Sure. Hi, Joe Koechel, General Manager of Garden City Center. I've had the pleasure of being at Garden City now for my 16th Christmas.
And Keith?
Good morning, Bill. Yes, Keith Kelly. I'm the state president for Citizens Bank here in Rhode Island. I've been the state president for about 9 years, and I've been with Citizens for 15 years. So we're certainly happy to be partnering with Garden City Center for this year's holiday happenings.
All right, before we get into some of the roster of programming, just talk about this connection here and this partnership that Citizens and Garden City has forged. Obviously, Garden City, an iconic Rhode Island location, Citizens, a dominant brand in the market. But besides geographically, what's the alignment here in terms of, why this partnership makes sense?
I think it makes sense from Citizens' perspective. We're headquartered here in Rhode Island. We've been here almost 200 years. And obviously, Garden City is an iconic place in Rhode Island. And we thought it was a great opportunity for us to partner with them on the inaugural Garden City Holiday Center and really bring to life this miniature town that we've built out of Citizens credit cards.
Yeah, it's pretty wild as an artistic installation. Joe, same question on the sort of nature of the partnership and, why it makes sense to you as something to pursue.
I agree with Keith. We have, I think, two iconic brands here in the state of Rhode Island with Citizens, and we're 76 years old here at Garden City Center. And the idea was brought to us by Citizens. The people have been fantastic to work with. And for us, this lends itself really to a very, very unique opportunity for our customers, our tenants, to have a look at this wonderful holiday village that Citizen has put together. Really, first time that in my lifetime here that we've had such an iconic activation here, and it's situated right at the gazebo next to Santa Cabin and tree. So it's a perfect place for families to come.
Yeah, and just for the listeners, this is the Citizens Holiday Village. It's an artistic installation designed by world-renowned card stacker and Guinness World Records holder Bryan Berg. It features a nostalgic miniature town made entirely of Citizens credit cards. Okay.
And not only that, there's some iconic, people will be able to look inside and also see that they've done a great job with things like having the gazebo and other Garden City and Rhode Island icons.
Right. And so exactly, it's paired with an event that is taking place on November 30th. That's Light Up Garden City. There's also the Giving Trees event, which is benefits Adoption Rhode Island. That's basically when you go to Garden City, shoppers can make the season brighter for local children in need by donating gifts at Garden City. And then you mentioned it, Santa's Cabin opening on November 21st, which actually by definition of a calendar means it's already open. But let's go back to the village, this project with the artistic installation. Where did this originate from? Whose idea was this, and how did this come to fruition?
Bill, it's a great question. It actually started down in Philadelphia, where we partnered with Bryan, where he built a baseball glove out of Citizens credit cards at Citizens Bank Park, where the Phillies play. So we saw what a huge success that was and how people couldn't get enough of it, and they thought it was amazing. We thought it was a great opportunity for us to bring it to Rhode Island and Garden City and built this miniature village out of these credit cards. And we're also running a contest in addition to partnering with Adoption Rhode Island. The contest is for people to guess how many cards it took to build this village. So we've got a lot of exciting things happening with the village.
It's like the old gumball guessing contest or whatever. When you look at the jar and how many people or how many gumballs are in there, this is that to a different tone or tune, if you will. Joe, what's Garden City? You know, you think about it, it's an outdoor shopping plaza. I don't know anybody who's listening to this who wouldn't know what Garden City is, but let's say that someone is out there. It's an outdoor shopping mall, so to speak. And it's great at the holidays because it doesn't feel stuffy. You've got the music playing. You can walk around. You can go get pasta and then go shopping. It's a lot of iconic brands down there. But what's the tie-in besides the obvious retail environment that is enhanced by the holiday season in terms of as a community center? Because I think it's extremely fair and not, just it's not just branding to say that Garden City is a really important place.
Bartholomew Town.
You've been hearing me talk a lot about Navigant Credit Union, and for good reason. As Rhode Island's first ever member-owned credit union, Navigant Credit Union has been a staple in the local business community for more than 108 years. Today, Navigant is a $3.4 billion institution serving more than 136,000 members across 25 physical branch locations. But since its founding in 1915, the mission has never changed. Navigant Credit Union's team of financial professionals have remained committed to improving the financial well-being of the families, businesses, and communities they serve across Rhode Island. Learn more at navigantcu.org. Half Street Group brings a new generation's perspective to leadership communications, strategic public relations, and digital marketing. Half Street helps organizations and leaders take control of their own stories and manage their reputations. They get results for their clients by focusing on audience, message, and culture, and by leveraging their decade-long relationship with media and opinion leaders in the Ocean State and throughout New England. Join me and Half Street Group founder and president Mike Rea for a conversation every month about news of the day, the hottest media analysis, and a look behind the scenes at how impactful leaders drive conversations. You can learn more at halfstreetgroup.com. Bartholomew Town is brought to you in part by Newport Film. Check out newportfilm.com for all the latest screening details. Are you ready to take the next step in your career? At URI Online, we offer business and leadership-focused programs designed to fit your life. Whether your goal is to advance your career in fields like public administration, supply chain management, or training and development, our online programs provide the flexibility you need with the high-quality education you deserve. Learn from experienced faculty and collaborate with a network of professionals, all from the comfort of your home or wherever life takes you. Visit uri.edu/online to explore programs and start building your future today. URI Online. Learn anywhere with us. In the holidays.
Yeah, I think that we've always tied in with the community and tried to bring things of this nature with citizens as a one of a kind experience for our customers. Obviously, the Giving Tree with Adoption Rhode Island. We work with the Tomorrow Fund and other charities throughout the year. So we are a true community member. The gazebo is, I think, a iconic area for people to gather. It's really the village green, and people enjoy walking around, seeing friends, family throughout the shopping center. And at this time of the year, I think the team here does a fantastic job in putting together a very tasteful display of holiday lights that people, as they walk, and the music and the ambiance, even on a nice cold night, it just brings it all together and makes it a great experience.
Absolutely. Keith, from citizen standpoint, just identifying, in the case of Rhode Island here, identifying Rhode Island icons and working with them, what does that do to kind of help build your tentacles into the state or further your tentacles into the state in ways that aren't necessarily about advertising and marketing exclusively?
It just reminds people that we're here, our commitment to the community, the things that we do for the community. I mean, one of the great things about Citizens, and it's part of our credo, is volunteerism. And at Citizens, we've across our footprint, we log about 240,000 hours of volunteerism by our colleagues. With almost 4,000 colleagues here in Rhode Island, we certainly lead the country in logging volunteerism. So it's great for us to be able to partner with Garden City and also Adoption Rhode Island to really just showcase what we're able to do. And our colleagues love to be engaged with our community partners. So it's a great way to bring, two iconic brands together and for our colleagues to get engaged as well.
Joe, I got to ask you, and I think this also probably impacts a lot of people's attitudes towards making that trip to Garden City if they haven't been planning on doing so. A lot of buzz about Newport Creamery. I mean, at one point, in one of the most absurd things I've heard, not only this year, but maybe ever, State Representative Charlene Lima suggesting that Garden City ought to be face tax penalties for the potential ending of a lease to Newport Creamery. Obviously, that's the kind of nonsense that is for headlines and has no substance. But what's your take on the Newport Creamery closure? December 28th is going to be the last day. Is this something that you look at as a huge disruption to Garden City, or is this something that, hey, welcome to the world of business, life goes on, and they'll open up another location somewhere else?
Yeah, at this point, Bill, we don't have any further comment on it. And they've been a tenant here for many, many years. And we've always brought in the best to Rhode Island in retail and restaurants. We just opened Polka Dog Bakery, for example, here, which is really a gourmet dog and cat store for people. We have Kendra Scott and Jay McLaughlin that will also be opening before the holidays. And we also just opened Ever Eve. And for those looking for a New Year's resolution, we just opened Solid Core this year. So we continue, to grow here and bring the very best to the citizens of Rhode Island.
That understood, and the time will tell what happens over there in terms of a new tenant not able to give us a holiday gift as to, I mean, come on, is it Apple? Is it Citizens? Is there going to be a permanent installation of the Citizen? You're going to do a year-round Citizens card stacked at the former Newport Creamery?
Actually, we've got a branch right in Garden City, so we're already positioned there.
You're good to go.
Citizens has been a long-standing tenant here and an anchor here for us for a long time. We're pleased to have them here.
So when you're there at Garden City this year, you're going to Sweeter's Chocolates, you're getting yourself set up. Maybe you're going for a bite at the, I don't know, maybe you're going to LL Bean, going to any of the amazing restaurants at Garden City. Make sure you stop in and check out all of these great events that are taking place, or installations, Citizens, Holiday Village, that's also that's ongoing, and then of course Light Up Garden City on November 30th, and that partnership with Adoption Rhode Island already underway. Joe, Keith, thanks so much for your time today, and happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving to you as well.
Happy Thanksgiving to you. Thank you.
Bartholomew Town is brought to you by Navigant Credit Union, Half Street Group, the University of Rhode Island Online, and Newport Film.